in Dallas. On his weekly radio show, Jones said the team was interested in drafting Hurts as a potential backup, saying, quote, "We really looked hard. Certainly, obviously, our guy is Dak, but at the same time, Mike McCarthy is a big proponent of continuing to look at quarterbacks." Former Cowboy Orlando Scandrick is still with us. So, Orlando, I want to start with you here. What does this quote tell you?
It just tells you that they looked at him. It's honest. I mean, you're always looking to get better. I think Dak and Jalen have some similarities. I think Dak's a better passer. I think he came in as a better passer, but from a running perspective and an elusive perspective and, overall quarterback perspective, they're very, very similar. They're natural born leaders. Dak was a natural leader. Jalen's came in and he's shown that he's a natural leader. I was on here a week ago and I didn't think that he could sustain the success that he did against the Saints, but he's proven me wrong. I mean, he's cool, he's calm, he's collected, and the kid's going to have a great career in this league.
Interesting. You have a quarterback and you say, this is our quarterback. And you were thinking about taking him and you say, Dak's our guy. We believe in Dak. That's not computing. I mean, you think Seattle's thinking about taking a quarterback anytime soon? You thinking
if there's one sitting there that they like, they're going to
take a quarterback in the second round.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
What round did Green Bay draft Aaron Rodgers in?
They drafted Aaron Rodgers in the first round.
24th.
What round did Tampa Bay draft? I mean, what round did New England draft Jimmy Garoppolo in?
Second round. But you're talking about a situation, how old was Tom Brady? How old was
Tom Brady played for about 8 years after that. He's still playing.
No, but hold on. What year is this for Jimmy G? 5? Tom Brady, 43.
6, I believe.
So 38 years of age. Patrick Mahomes is 25. Russell Wilson is 30. And you talking about they're going to take a... Man, stop. This tells me, if I'm Dak Prescott, this tells me everything I need to know. While y'all keep telling me y'all believe in me, y'all are still evaluating other quarterbacks as if I'm not on this roster and I'm not good enough. This tells me everything I need to know. First of all, Jalen Hurts reminds me nothing of Dak Prescott because Jalen Hurts is looking to run once he breaks the pocket. Dak Prescott is a reluctant runner of the football. Dak really wants to throw the football, and he can throw it really well. And when he breaks the pocket, he's still looking to throw the football, like Russell Wilson. So for me, the only thing that reminds me of, like, they both play quarterback and they both black. Other than that, I see no similarities.
Wait. Let's go back. For you to say that they don't remind you of each other, you didn't watch that. I had the luxury of watching Dak Prescott his rookie year. It was all play action and hand it to Zeke, get him out the pocket.
Yeah. And
then if you look at Dak Prescott even before this year, before he started to become a natural passer, they had so many design runs in their offense. That's what was getting them. And of course, and they had so much more weapons around him. The Dallas Cowboys was surrounded by a better football team, a better offening line, better skill players than the Eagles. So to say that Jalen Hurts is not a good passer,
no, I'm not saying. What I'm saying is So you're willing to turn the keys over him after 2 games?
I never said I was willing to turn the keys.
So then what are you saying?
The similarities. Dak Prescott has finished 4 years in the NFL. He's got 2 games. Give him a chance. You can't go in the kitchen and start some food in 2 minutes and expect it to be done.
That's what I'm saying. So to say this, but it's just a lazy analysis. It's like, oh, he has great leadership. You don't know what that guy's like. People thought
it looked like he got great leadership from a team that looked like they was dead and walking on 3 legs, now competing.
They still dead.
They competing.
They still dead. Oh, stop it. You make it seem like they really got a realistic chance.
I mean, all them teams in that division, sorry, but they compete.
My turn. What this tells me is what I've been trying to tell Shannon Sharp, these 8, 9, 10 months of this contractual impasse between Dak Prescott and Jerry and Stephen Jones. They believe that he is dug in with his new agent at $40+ million, and they don't want to pay it because they don't think he's a $40+ million quarterback. That's what they believe.
Yes.
And they believe he is so proud and so stubborn in a good way that he's not going to come off his demand.
No, he's not.
I don't blame either side, but there's a big impasse here because there's a big old gap. And now Jerry and Steven sit back and say, look what just happened to Carson Wentz. They gave him his money, and now they're trying to figure out a way to get out from under it. Look what's happening to Jared Goff with the Rams. He went to Miami a month ago and just stunk it up like you can't stink up a game if you're that guy making that much money because they gave him his money.
Right.
Then he just lost at home to the Jets, and he stunk it up again. And they're saying, gee, is he the future or not? And Jerry and Steven are saying, you know what? That kid in Philadelphia is the real deal because they're close with Lincoln Riley, and Lincoln was telling everybody who would listen, he is the real deal. As Orlando said, I've been trying to tell you, natural-born leader. I knew it from Oklahoma. I think I knew it from Alabama, but I know a lot of people at Oklahoma, and they said he has changed our program this year.
But Skip, the thing is that these are rookie quarterbacks. Of course you love them on a rookie deal.
You could get him on a rookie deal.
Exactly. So what happens when Jalen Hurts become a fourth or fifth year guy, and then you're going to have to pay him?
You got to reevaluate. But where I'm coming from is if I can get him in the second round and back up my guy, look, and I can get him for the cheap price of backing him up. I mean, look, obviously Dallas clearly picks the best player. CeeDee Lamb is a great player, but they needed so much more. So it wouldn't have surprised me to see them draft Jalen Hurts in the second round.
And what he got him? I'm behind on my rent, and I go buy rims for my car. What sense does that make? Offensively, you didn't need any help.
Sense. You
what about defense? What did you need, What did the Cowboys need,
Defensive playmakers.
Thank you.
Okay, but Stephen Jones is speaking with his ego. He's trying to tell you, we saw Jalen Hurts coming because we saw another Dak Prescott, but we could get him cheap, and so they're thinking second round, maybe third round.
And that was the same thing they said. You know what I noticed, The Cowboys say this about everybody that played well. He said the same things about Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We thought about drafting him because he goes off and has these great running games.
Okay,
it's always wishful thinking to say that once the guy played. Guess what? They probably thought about drafting Justin Jefferson also because he's going bonkers in Minnesota.
No, they did not. No, you got to stop this because I believe they saw Dak all over again. And again, is Dak a little better thrower than Jalen? Yes, he is. But is Jalen a lot better runner than Dak?
Yes.
I agree with your assessment. Yes. He is more reluctant. He's gotten more and more. Yes. I'm with early on, I thought he was going to be sort of a 50-50.
But Dak said them legs. But here's the thing, though, Skip. No matter who you draft, at some point in time, you're going to have to pay him. So, Skip, the days of a quarterback making $30 million, if he's that guy, it's $40 million. You see where the prices are going, Skip?
I got it, but they offered him 35-ish, 36-ish.
Is it no?
Not enough.
It was a very fair, even you said, fair market deal, right?
It was fair.
Okay.
But see, here, the problem that they made, Skip, is that when